I think expectation-wise, it probably exceeded what we were expecting. We had really good turnout. We were a little concerned about just a lot of griping, but the forums took a very positive view. The fact that the high schoolers came out is huge. That contributes so much. We're talking about the future, and they are the future, so it's, you know, imperative that they're here. In our small groups, we had a hard time separating the 8 main topics that we took out of the last forum. And I think every group pretty much did, because they're so intertwined. So we talked a lot about jobs and education, and they definitely go hand in hand. You know, you need the education to fill those jobs, but you need the jobs to kind of encourage the education. So I think the solution and kind of what we came up with is you can't focus on one single thing. Everything kind of has to work in tangent, but a big part of our conversation was partnerships with the schools and the businesses, and I think that was an overarching theme between a lot of groups, was a lot of high school internships and job preparation, and making sure that we do have the workforce here that businesses and employers are looking for to kind of attract them to come here. And I think that ties in with everything else in terms of, you know, our housing stock and our green space and our tourism and marketing, and having this be a place that people want to come to. One of the high school kids actually said it's like kids nowadays, they pick where they want to live first and then kind of plan their career out of what opportunities are there. So I think it's important that we look at our cities and our towns and say, is this a place that people want to be and want to live? I would love to see more conversations and to see the community continue to come out. You know, it's great to have these talks, but then if nothing is done, you know, afterwards, it doesn't really have, you know, too much value. And just continuing to kind of keep that excitement and that momentum going. I think going after it is important to kind of go after what are those first small steps so that people can see something happening from these forums, and to kind of encourage them to continue.